Okay, so we are in the White Labs Kitchen and Tap tasting room, and I'm with Chris Genoa. He's the GM, White Labs. Chris, tell us a little bit about what you guys have going on here.
Yeah, sure. We're basically the restaurant side of White Labs over here, playing around with yeast, making food like pizza, using it to ferment dough, using it to ferment vegetables, just really getting kind of wacky with yeast on the restaurant side. For beer, we do these awesome yeast pairing fights where we'll take one batch of beer, split it into 5 vessels, and pitch a different yeast strain in each one.
That's very cool.
So people can kind of just do a flight of 4 beers, and the only thing that's changing from beer to beer is the yeast strain.
So
Totally
you guys get to basically kind of just come up with whatever creative. I mean, so you have free license to do whatever you want when it comes to.
When it comes to food, yeah, totally, yeah. So, like for this, like we started playing around with a lot of different White Labs yeast strains, and we found that 002, the English ale yeast, was giving us the best results. So that's what we're sticking with now. And we were talking about delicata squash a little bit earlier on. We fermented it with some sake yeast, and it ended up tasting like apricots, which is a
crazy.
total surprise. And you know, who would have thought to throw sake yeast into delicata squash?
Right,
and,
really cool.
A place like White Labs, all that is possible because we pretty much have the whole White Labs catalog as our like playground.
So tell me a little bit about using beer yeast for pizza. What are the differences?
It's a lot slower. So baker's yeast is really designed to give you a really quick rise, a really consistent rise. Beer yeast, it's slower, it's a little more finicky, so we have to start it really all together. It's a 4-day fermentation process. We do a poolish, which is very common in baking too, with the beer yeast, and we leave that out at room temperature to really get it going. And then the next day, we'll actually make a batch of dough. Then we'll cold ferment that for 72 hours. Then we'll pull it out in the morning, and it'll sit out and do another like warm rise for the rest of the day as we're cooking it.
Oh, very cool.
So
That
it
looks
needs a lot more
delicious.
time. Yep.
I kind of want to just turn the camera off and start eating now.
Yeah.
But Chris, have you guys done anything with yeast in food that did not work out?
Sure, yeah, a lot with different yeast strains. We were playing around with Brett a little bit with the dough. Brett takes even more time, so stuff like that didn't work out in a restaurant setting. But nothing has really been terrible. Like a lot of the results may not have been what we were looking for. Like with that sake yeast, we never thought it would end up tasting like pretty much like candy. But it was a kind of a happy accident. Like most of what we've had are like happy accidents. Like, oh, this doesn't taste like what we wanted to, but it's still really good.
And you guys, I heard you guys even somehow managed to doctor up some Mad Scientist French fries or
Yes,
stuff.
yeah, we're gonna taste them in a minute here. So
Lacto
yeah,
fries,
here they are,
anybody?
lacto fries.
Holy moly!
Yeah.
Poutine style.
Yeah. So yeah, fries. It's very common to brine French fries in a vinegar and water base. What we did is we used lacto, same kind of thing, lacto and water. We cut the fries, let it soak overnight, then we drain it, and then we cook them. And it's amazing what it does. It makes the outsides really crispy, and the insides almost like mashed potatoes.
Oh wow!
Which is totally unique French fry. And it's an awesome poutine.
So one of the perks of the job, I guess, huh? So.
Totally right. There's not a lot of restaurants out there who have access to as much lacto as we do to make these. But yeah, these two things, probably the kind of highlights of what yeast can do in food. It's just beautiful.
Very cool. Well, this is Pete McNeil again with Craft Brewing Business. If you guys are down in the Asheville, North Carolina area, make sure you guys stop in and check out White Labs Kitchen and Tap. I can't wait to dig into this. So, guys, thanks for having us.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.